Hello everybody, it's Hannah here. Sorry I'm a couple of minutes late today, but it's all been a bit of last minute shenanigans here. I hope you're all doing really well, guys, and I haven't been on here for a while. So I just wanted to check and see how's your meditation practice coming along. Have you been meditating regularly, or are you finding it a little bit hard to meditate? Are you finding it difficult to concentrate? Or are you finding it just just boring? Let's be honest, some people do think meditation is boring, and it isn't really, because once you get into it, you're going to love it, and it's going to be a valuable tool for the rest of your life once you start to understand what it is. So I hope everyone's doing really well here on the Virtual Village Hall. I'm going to guide you through a beautiful meditation today that's going to take you under the stars. I know it's early morning, so bear with me here. You're going to have to use your imagination a little bit. And even if you can't visualize right now, if you're finding it difficult to visualize anything when you close your eyes, that's okay, guys. Just keep on focusing on the breath and the breathing. And if you keep on practicing, you eventually will find yourself getting into that zone where your subconscious mind opens up and your conscious mind will close down. And that's the point we want to get to when you're meditating. Now, if anyone's really struggling to meditate, one tip that I have is to get a small candle, like a tea light candle, light the candle and just look at the flame. Look at the flame for about a couple of minutes. You can even time yourself. Just look at the flame and see how it's flickering. And what that will do is it will focus your conscious mind onto the flame, and then it will open up your subconscious mind. And that's where we want to get to, because we're often so busy with our daily lives and we're just pottering around thinking what we're going to make for dinner, what we're going to do for this, what holiday we're going to book. At least we can now, right? And all that stuff. So you might feel a little bit as if you don't have the time to meditate. It's just too not for you, right? But it is for everybody of all ages. And if a 7-year-old kid can do it, I had a 7-year-old kid the other day, a Portuguese kid, who said he meditated. He just spent 2 minutes just deeply breathing and going inside and sitting in his own room. Then you guys can do it. It doesn't matter what age you are. Okay, so let's start. Today, I'm going to guide you through the 7 main chakras. And if you don't know what they are, Google them. There's plenty of information online. And the Chakra Center, Deepak Chopra's Chakra Center is brilliant and has a lot of information about the chakras and their purposes. But we're going to be using them because these are energetic centers that we all have. Some of us are more in line with them than the others. So let's start straight away, guys. I want you to just take a deep breath in for the count of 4. And just be relaxed where you're sitting. Make sure that your feet are uncrossed and that you're sitting really relaxed. And your back is straight, your spine is straight. If you do have any problems with your back, then just try and relax as much as you can, because we want the energy to travel up and down the spine and, for it to be relatively clear. So just try and find a really safe spot to sit where you're not going to be disturbed. And I know it's an obvious point, but please put your phone on silent or switch it off. And then just take a deep breath in for the count of 4. Hold for the count of 4. And exhale for the count of 8. And do that 2 more times. So inhale again for the count of 4. Hold for the count of 4. And exhale for the count of 8. And then take another deep breath in for the count of 4. Hold for the count of 4, and just simply exhale for the count of 8. And if you're stressed during your daily routine, guys, if you do this for a couple of minutes and actually time that breathing, you'll find yourself a lot more relaxed afterwards. So that's a really good way to get relaxed. And then I'd like you to take another deep breath in for a count of 4, and hold for the count of 4, and then exhale again for the count of 8. And this time I want you to really feel your shoulders simply relaxing, because often we have them all hunched up and we don't even realize. And just feel that really relaxing, and just keep doing your deep breathing for any count that feels comfortable to you now. Just be aware of your breath and just literally feel your thoughts being suspended. Just quieten your mind and then release and let go. If there's something that's really troubling you, if you're feeling depressed or anxious, just literally breathe that out with the exhale. And just keep focusing on your breathing for now. And then also just feel the tension behind your eyes dissolving. Just be aware of what's behind your eyes. Any tensions, any head tensions, just let it all go. And just feel your jaw relaxing, your face relaxing, your neck relaxing as well. There's a lot of tension. These are places we hold a lot of tension without even realizing it. And then I want you to just focus also on your stomach area. Just feel that area relaxing, the solar plexus, the belly, solar plexus energy center. And then go down into the abdominal area, which is the sacral energy center. That's a lot to do with creativity and expression. And then just feel yourself really relaxing right into the root energy center, the pelvic area, base of the spine, all the way around. This is a very powerful energy center. It's all to do with the foundation of your house. And if that's shaky, that's going to affect everything. It's all to do with security and finances and money. It's a very practical chakra, you know. So I want you guys to just relax now and just feel yourself going inwards. You're going on an inwards journey today. And I want you to imagine above your head a beautiful golden white halo of light. A really big, beautiful white halo, golden white halo of light. And I want you to bring, almost as if you're pulling it down, I want you to imagine that that's coming down on both sides of your body. So over your arms, over your face, over your arms. And you're bringing that beautiful light down past your pelvic area, past your knees, until it goes under your feet, and like seal it there under your feet, seal it there. And then I want you to go back to that golden halo of light and bring it across your face, in front of your face and behind your head. So you're bringing it in the other direction, and just bring that light down over your face, over your chest, over your stomach, over your pelvic area, over your knees, and over under your feet again. And then tie it, see it almost like cementing, you know, you're being really rooted underneath your feet. And so you're effectively, you're in a golden, white, lovely, divine egg. So I want you to see yourself in that. And now I want you to take a deep breath in and just gently exhale. And this time, as you exhale, you just find yourself standing on the edge of a really beautiful forest. And there's a gate in front of you, a wooden gate. So I want you to push open that gate and just step fully into that forest where there's a lovely path right in front of you. Just step right onto that path and just really see if you can visualize those trees on either side of you. You've pushed the gate closed now, and you've moved from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind. And just see that forest in front of you. Maybe this is a forest that you know already, or maybe it's a new forest, but the trees are luscious and green. And just smell that lovely fresh air as you're standing there by yourself amidst this wonderful, wonderful, beautiful forest. And I really want you to try and visualize the greenery of the trees and the leaves, the smell of the bark on the leaves, on the trees, that path in front of you. I just want you to start walking when you're ready down that path. And as you walk down that path, just visualize those beautiful leaves and the smell of the fresh air in your nostrils. And maybe you can hear the birds singing somewhere in the distance in the trees, or the rustle of the leaves with the gentle breeze as you walk. You're wearing comfortable clothes, you're wearing comfortable shoes, and you're just feeling really relaxed. And it's early evening, and the warm evening air is crisp and clear. you just feel more lighter already and more in alignment with yourself. The sky above you is an inky blue, and in the distance you can catch the glimpse of the sunset with the fantastic orange streaks in the panoramic sky in front of you. I really want you to try and visualize that beautiful sunset now. See if you can see it in your mind's eye, your third eye. See if you can see that beautiful sunset. It's truly spectacular. So as you keep walking down the path, you start to feel this wonderful sense of freedom and joy. Your body is really relaxed and you're feeling very centered and very calm. And I want you to just inhale for the count of 3 and then exhale for another 3. And just feel that fresh air getting into your lungs and feel it removing anything that you feel is stuck right now, any toxins or any negative thinking. Anything that's holding you back during this time, I want you to just really, really let it go. Just really focus on letting it go. And as you keep on walking along the path, you're taking in all the scenery around you, and you know you're at peace, and the tensions of the day, the tensions of the week are all dissolving in the forest with every step that you take. Just feel like all the burdens are being lifted off you, as if a heavy burden that you might have had in front of you is actually now just dissolving with every step that you take. The forest is the place to let go of any baggage in your mind, in your heart, and in your soul. So I want you to tune in now to your heart energy center, which is literally where your heart is. That's the heart chakra. And I want you to see how it feels today. How do you feel today? Do you feel good about things, or do you feel a bit burdened there? It doesn't matter how you feel. We're going to try and heal that today. So just see how you feel. You know, just send the energy into your heart chakra, into your heart energy center. And you might see a flower opening up or blossoming, or you might just feel as if it's a bit closed today. You might just feel as if it's, you know, opening up for you. And then in front of you, there's suddenly a beautiful golden light guiding you through the forest. That light is always in front of you, like a beacon, almost like a torch, and it's going to be taking you through the rest of the forest safely. So as you continue walking along that path in the forest, you'll notice that the air is getting lighter and you can see more of the sky above you. And the trees are now becoming less dense because your path is now getting bigger and broader. And as you continue walking, you realize that the pathway now has expanded into a really big clearing in the middle of the forest. So the trees have parted company and they're now more behind you. And you suddenly find yourself standing in a big open clearing, like a huge space, really clear ground. And I want you to go to this clearing, and in the middle of the clearing, there is a beautiful rock that you know you can sit on, a smooth rock. And all around you, in front of you, is the forest, so where you've just come from. You can see the beautiful trees and you can see the outline. You can still see the sunset, which is gorgeous. And I want you to now look up at the sky in your meditation, and above you can see the beautiful stars in the sky, as if someone's just thrown millions and millions of little lights into the sky above, the inky black sky. And I want you to sit down that place, the rock in the middle of the clearing, and I want you to just look up at the sky and see those beautiful stars and how amazing that they really are. Glittering, blinking, some of them might even be shooting across the sky. And they're really magical. They're like a huge glittering canopy above your head. So as you sit there and you're feeling comfortable and relaxed, you're feeling also very grounded, I want you to tap into your root energy center, which is at the base of the spine. Just literally feel your energy traveling there, or go there with your mind's eye and see how your root energy center is feeling today. Just see if it feels good or if it feels a little bit wobbly. Does it feel fertile? Does it feel as if there's really good flowers blooming from it? Or does it actually feel a little bit barren? And don't be afraid to be honest about this. Maybe you've got something going on in your life that's really shaken you, or something that you got illness or something like that that isn't quite right, or you're feeling a little bit off balance, just tap into that beautiful root energy center as the stars all glitter above your head and you're sitting there in the clearing with the lovely fresh air and the beautiful trees right in front of you. And I want you to just see yourself either putting some of that divine light, that beautiful light that you covered yourself in. You can take some of that now in front of you, golden white light, like a ball of it. And if you're feeling that you're vulnerable in that area, or even in your heart energy center, I want you to actually put some of that golden divine light right into it, with whichever center feels a bit off right now, and just feel it going in and massaging. Feel that lovely sort of viscous sense of energy going in and massaging the root energy center to really give it that healing that it needs today. You know, just put it right in wherever it needs to go. And as you just do that, I want you to focus on that heart energy center. And if you're feeling a little bit vulnerable, I want you to go to your heart energy center now, away from the root. Go to your heart energy center and put in one word that you really want to happen today. So it could be joy or peace or abundance or happiness. I want you to see that the heart energy center opening up, and in that there's another little flower opening up. So it's like a flower within a flower. And I want you to pick one word that you really want to experience over the next week, for example, and just see the word in front of you. So it could be joy, it could be happiness, like I said, or love. And just put that, almost like put it in like you're rolling up a little piece of paper and putting it into the inner heart, the inner flower. So I want you to put that in there now. And then just see that inner flower closing in around that word that you've put in there. So it is done. And you can say, I am loved, or I'm feeling joyful, whatever word you've put in, or I'm experiencing abundance. And I want it to feel as if that heart energy center is really flowering now. The flower, the bigger flower outside, is really blossoming. Just feel that happening and see how your heart energy center feels. Even if you're feeling very sad, guys, this is a great technique to change that. Even if you're not believing it, as long as you keep doing it, something will happen. Just remember where you're sitting in that beautiful clearing on that rock, the beautiful stars above you. There's all this open space. There's nature. And I want you to just stay there and tune into the rest of your chakras as well, your third eye, your mind's eye. See how that's feeling. Is that opening up now? You might literally see an eye on your forehead opening up. This is a very powerful center to manifest what we like, if we learn how to use it properly. It taps into the crown chakra, which is above, which is your link to the divine. And there are a few chakras above that as well, but we're going to focus on these ones today. And then have a tune into your throat energy center as well, which is the color blue. And see how that's feeling. That is called the 16-petaled flower. Just see if there is a flower there that you'll pick up, or is your throat chakra a little bit funny today? And that's okay if it feels a bit off. But literally, if it does, feel yourself getting some of that divine golden light again and putting it in there, or you can feel like you're putting blue light in there, because that is the color of the throat energy center. That is your voice. If you have issues with thyroid, that could be related to that. Or it's your larynx, as well as your expression, really. So if your expression's a bit flat, if you're feeling as if you're not articulating yourself as you should be, it's often to do with the throat energy center. So I just want you to focus on that now. There is someone on here who's having huge issues with that. I can feel it. Just please focus on that and don't be afraid to step into your own expression. Just really feel, you know, you're putting the blue light there or the golden white light, and see if you can see that 16-petaled flower blossoming. And then we're going to go down to another major center below the heart energy center, which we've already done the work on the heart. We're going to go down to the solar plexus, which is in your belly. That's the beautiful yellow light there usually. And that is all about power and standing in your power. And if you've been feeling as if you haven't been doing that lately, I want you to now tune into that solar plexus energy chakra center. And again, you can get some of that divine light from around you, put it into a ball and just feel yourself, feel it going right into your body, massaging your organs there, just feeling as if you're getting that energy back into yourself. If you've been feeling as if you've got butterflies in your stomach or a big loss and emptiness there, you know, we can get that sometimes if life is harsh or things are happening that are too much for us to digest at once. So just feel that golden light going into that solar plexus energy center and see how it feels today. And if you're feeling a little bit off, just tell yourself, I am powerful. And say that 3 times. I am powerful. I am powerful. And just see how that feels. And then we're going to go to the last chakra to deal with, which is the sacral one today, which is the one below the belly button, 2 inches below the belly button. And it's orange, the color there usually. This is all to do with creativity, expression, sexuality. But if you're feeling as if you've been a bit blocked there as well, I want you to try and see that golden divine light coming in that you put around yourself. You just again put it in there. And these all 3 lower chakras are related very strongly to the root chakra, for example. So I want you all to just feel that area being healed and just say to yourself, it is healed, and imagine it being healed. The solar plexus is often linked to the throat energy center as well. It's about expression and standing in your power. So just feel yourself sitting there for a minute, guys. I'm just going to give you a minute to sit there under the stars. Just feel really as if you're looking at the stars, a beautiful sky, that lovely canopy of glittering stars in the clearing. Whatever's been bugging you this week, or maybe even before this week, it's all just come to a standstill right now. As you sit there under the beautiful stars, absorbing all of nature, taking in maybe the space that you haven't been getting lately. And just know that you can connect also with your guides here. If you want to come back here, you can come back to the clearing and you might find your guides coming to you, or your angels or people who have passed over. They might visit you here and give you a message as well. It's a great way to just declutter. So just take another deep breath in and exhale. And when you're ready, I want you to just stand up off that rock in the meditation in the middle of the clearing. Just feel your feet really grounded on that earth. Beautiful sacred earth, Mother Gaia. And if you're feeling a little bit unrooted still, you can imagine that the earth just opens up a little bit in front of you. There's a cord attached to you around your waist, and you're just putting that right down like an anchor, going right down into the earth, right down, could be to the center of the earth, wherever you feel secure, and then just let it stay there and just feel that the earth closes up again and you're grounded. You're really, really grounded. And for extra protection, you could almost see as if there are clouds gathering around you at the top of the sky, near where the stars are. And you can let the rain just come down, let some light rain come down on you from the beautiful stars, but in the sky, let the rain come down and just feel it cleansing out all your energy centers, all your chakras, just cleansing out anything that you don't need today. Could be energy from other people, could be energy vampires, could be just things that are causing you lots of trouble. Just feel that all cleansing out right from the top of your head, your crown energy center, all the way through your mind's eye, your throat energy center, your heart energy center, solar plexus, which is where the stomach is, and then the sacral, and then the root, and just feel everything being cleansed away into the earth there, into that clearing. Everything that doesn't belong to you, just being cleansed away. And then after that, I want you to see from these beautiful stars, there's a wonderful platinum, beautiful silver, golden light coming down around you, even more than the divine egg you've got around you. I want you to see this light coming all around you. Now, this beautiful platinum light, like a big ball of fire almost around you, and it's protecting you, and it's going all the way around you. So you should now be feeling quite powerful. And this is a great one to do in the middle of the day as well, just that routine of grounding yourself, letting the rain come, and then putting the platinum ball of fire to protect yourself from any negative energy. Okay guys, so when you're ready, you can start to walk away from the clearing. Just start to walk back up that path again where you came. So walk back to where the trees are, you know, more closely together, more denser, and you're back on the path, you're away from the clearing. And then just start to walk back up that path. And as you walk back up that path, just notice how you feel. Which part of your chakras might be feeling more in alignment with each other? Do you feel lighter? Do you feel better? Hopefully you do. And then if there's any chakras that are wide open that you might want to close a little bit, just so that you can get on with the rest of your day without worrying that something's going to come bombarding into your energy center. Just imagine that chakra closing now. So it could be your heart, it could be your root, it could be your solar plexus, or the throat was the other major one that we used. So just imagine those closing down, and to close them down you can imagine a symbol like a lock just closing down, or a key turning in a door, or a door actually closing, or you can just imagine a flower just gently just closing up. It doesn't have to fully close, but as long as it's partially closed, so you can feel as if that energy is contained there, especially in the heart energy center, because we put that word there, whether it was joy or abundance or hope or faith or whatever it was. And then when you're ready guys, you can see in front of you, ahead of you, the gate in which you came in, the wooden gate, and when you're ready to, you can just push that gate open. And only when you're ready, push that gate open, which symbolizes you coming away from the meditation back into your conscious mind, away from the subconscious mind and the beauty and the stillness of the subconscious mind. You can come back into the conscious space where you're sitting, and just take a moment here to just come back to awareness. Maybe you can feel your arms or legs slightly waking up, or you can feel your hands tingling or your arms tingling, or your legs. You can shake them around a little bit. And then when you're ready, you can just open your eyes and come back into the awareness of where you are, the room where you're sitting, or the garden where you're sitting, or wherever you're sitting, and just feel yourself coming back into that space. And hopefully you should feel in alignment, because we worked on quite a few major chakras there. Hopefully you should feel much more in alignment. I hope you guys got something out of that, and you know, drop me a message to say how you felt, how that made you feel. I did feel like a couple of people had, I know there's only 3 people watching, well there were other people during the course of the meditation, but I feel like a couple of people really had some issues on here. One of them was the throat energy center, like expression, and one was heart, like there was someone very sad on here. So I just hope that everything works out for you, and you can always go back to this meditation, or I invite you to also join my Facebook community group, which is called Elevate Your Inner Self. So if you want to learn more about spirituality and meditation, if you're interested in readings, or, you know, I have live guests talking about there on a variety of topics as well, feel free to join. It's called Elevate Your Inner Self. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you all have a beautiful week ahead of you, and that you stay safe as well. And I hope you've enjoyed this meditation, and I will be back sometime soon. I don't know exactly when, but I will let you know. Take care. Lots of love to you all. God bless you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.